There once was a builder who sought balance and quality of life for all. He didn't believe in a world where villagers were exploited and resources were abused. He knew that the automation fed the saturation, an eternal darkness. The parliament saw this as a defiance, and so they broke his wings and exiled him into the algorithm. And yet he thrived. He has built a home, a sawmill, a forge, a sustainable farm. He will soon be ready to rescue his brother. Isn't that marvelous? Flapjack? Oh, yeah. I'm so happy that I'm able to share my burdens with you. Yeah. You're a real good friend. So, how's everyone doing? Welcome to episode 8. I was just getting acquainted with our friend Flapjack there. If you didn't know, in our last episode, we officially boycotted chickens. And we are going to befriend them from now on. By boycotting, I mean from being a food source. We can't eat chickens anymore. We're going vegan, so I've been eating baked potatoes. And in the comments, I asked people to name the chickens. And Castanjay36, thanks for watching, bro. He suggested that we name the chicken Flapjack because he was a little bit he was mischievous last time, and he was flapping his wings and he's a little bit mobile. He's really agile for a chicken. So just let me find my name tags real quick. Where did I put them? I put them in the safe place. I think it's in my other base. But while we're here, check out the interiors. I tweaked a little bit, used the chiseled bookshelves. That's a vanilla tweak, by the way, to make the chiseled bookshelves 3D. This is where I sleep now. I love the new paintings. It's one of my favorite ones. This is a creeper, and this new one, very interesting. And it's one of the sherds. I had to use one of the sherds to make this pot. And now we have this checkpoint looking thing where we're gonna be putting our diary, so we don't keep losing it when I die. You know, what is that? Wait. Wait a minute, that's interesting. Flipping the book creates a redstone signal. That is weird. That is very weird. Anyway, we take the book. We can't write on it. Okay, take the book. This one is done. It's one of my most inspired builds, this one. Today we're going to do, what do I want to call it? I think it's the library or enchantment setup. I'm just going to call it the library. Yeah, simply the library. Elegant. Okay, check back on that. Now let me get my name tags. Oh wait, let me sleep for a little bit. Okay. What a beautiful sight. Skeletons and zombies on fire. Find some shade, you imbeciles. Okay, oh, one is smart here. Yep, that's how you do it. Any creepers? You'll notice here in this platform, this is where we're gonna be building the library. And I decided to put it right in front of the smithery of the forge. I was thinking of putting it behind, but it didn't look good beside the farm. My decision to put it next to the forge is so that after we make our armor, we can enchant it. That's where our enchantment setup is gonna be. I think that's logistically the direction to go. And that's how I decide where I place these buildings. Now let me go get my name tag. We got a name Flapjack. We don't have a name for chick number 2 yet, so feel free to suggest a name in the comments. Huh, they managed to break it? Okay, maybe just temporarily. What the? Where'd the lantern go? Wait, what? This is by far the buggiest episode I've ever recorded. What's happening? Where's the lantern? And what happened to the lead? Here. Okay, Flapjack. You stay... Oh, here's a lantern. Okay, there you go. Now you stay... There you go. Flapjack! Flapjack lives! Yeah, the second chick also broke its lead, and I don't know where it's gone. But it's somewhere in here. Probably in the second level. Anyway, we're getting distracted now. Let's go build the library. Yeah, looking at this, it just makes me smile. We're slowly filling up the space here. And you see this view, I'm imagining what the base is going to look like in a few weeks, in a few months. By episode 30, I don't know what this is going to look like. There's going to be bridges all around this thing. There's going to be lots of landscaping and gardens. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I kind of have that romantic mindset. I romanticize, I fantasize about what the world's gonna be, just because I put this in. So anyway, I took some inspiration from Pinterest with a triangle build. It was like a Toblerone looking structure. And, you know, sometimes you get bored of the whole roof thing. Basically, Minecraft structures are just a cube and then a roof, right? Now I took that concept and I flipped it down. So there's a roof here and then a roof going across, so they intersect, and then I reverse it. So you have that Toblerone looking thing. And then the edges looked very empty, so I made it into a room because it was a waste of space. And this concept makes sense because, you know, if you're a bird, you're only flying in and out of structures. So this is going to be open, just like the second level. The enchantment setup can stay here, or I can put it right here. But I don't want to block the windows. This is such a great view. Such a great view. Oh, gotta get me a horse. Yeah, you can see it from everything in here. You have a great view of the entire ocean side. And I love that. And this eventually has to connect to the forge. The second level can connect to the... I think the top part, it's becoming a smeltery type. It functions as a smeltery now, like where I smelt stuff. I have an automatic smelter going on in there. But wow, I'm really happy with this structure. It's original, super original. Let's go up here and see what it looks like. And when you're passing through this bridge, oh wow. Now I have a plan for the bottom part. That's going to be probably a storage area, another garden. But it definitely is going to be on one of these decks, because it's still going to be elevated. Just gives a lot of flexibility, you know, it makes the builds modular. Now when I was conceptualizing this build, I wanted a medieval library at first. It doesn't go well with the lore and the intentions of my world, and it doesn't feel original. It doesn't feel original to be building something that looks like everything else I see. I'm inspired by those, the builders who like create very cottagecore and the great use of colors. But it didn't make me feel happy to be building, just copying a style. And this, I'm very proud of this because this is very original. While I love medieval builds, nothing can compare to the feeling of having an original design. Lately, I noticed that what sparks my drive to build is having an original idea. And that was an original idea. And then translated it into Minecraft language, meaning into, you know, building mechanics and the limitations of the game in terms of block placement and orientation. And that's what I came up with. Maybe I'm just really big on structure and shape, so I like that. So we're gonna work on the interiors now. Oh yeah, check out the fit. I've never used leather armor. This is the first time I'm using leather armor. Yeah, I'm rocking the dyed leather armor. I'm using the gray one right now. I've never used it because I always want the best armor and the best protection and all that. But this one, well, I think it's got so much sauce to it, right? Maybe if I dye it red, it's gonna look better. But yeah, I separated the cows and the sheep now. I have quite a herd going on. Oh, why are they jumping? I thought that behavior was scrapped in beta. You remember in the beta days where you put fence around entities, or at least cows and sheep, they would jump. They would try to jump over the fence. So you'll have an enclosure like this, and all the cows and the sheep are all doing this. Yeah, it's like they're trying to cause an earthquake or something, or they're having a rave inside the fence. It was annoying. It was so annoying. The only thing that stopped it, I think, was making a double fence. Whoa. Did you see? Did you see that? There was a moment of silence there. What was that? No, what was that? That was creepy. We're trying to multiply them because we're gonna need a lot of leather. We're gonna make books. We're gonna make bookshelves. I don't think it's a library without bookshelves, right? So we're gonna do exactly that. Just gotta do my Minecraft chores here a little bit. This right here, this plot of land right here, is the very first wheat farm, and it hasn't changed. Yeah, if I can recall correctly, this is where it was. I came out of this cave. We had an adventure, and then it was the first episode. And then I came out here and then just started digging. I mean, not digging, hoeing the land. I started hoeing the land. That sounds bad. Hoeing the land. You can't be hoeing the land, son. That's not what I taught you, son. I meant till. Yeah, I tilled the soil just right here and found some seeds, and then it grew, and now it's this. And now we have a vertical farm, but this serves just to maybe to grow wheat to feed the cows. Yeah, and the seeds I put here to make bone meal. Ta-da! All right, now let's feed the sheep. Feed the sheepies. Actually, I don't need that much sheep. I really don't need sheep. I need more cows than anything. So let's feed the cow. Whoa, how did you escape, son? Oh, because they can jump. Can you jump? Well, he's outside now. Let's just finish this. It's okay. When some of them escape. That's actually impressive. I'm not even mad. Yes, give me all that. And I'm gonna start using leather armor from now on, or at least enjoy the many colors. Oh well, it's a lot of cows. It's a lot of milk. Wow, is that all of them? Come on. Yes, I want all of you to be growing up right now. And that's extra XP right there. Let me through. Now looking at this, it looks a little flat. Color-wise, it looks a little flat. The shape is good. I think in a build, the shape comes first. Like, even if this thing was made of purely cobblestone, it should still look good because the shape actually carries the build. I don't have to hide the structure. I don't have to compensate by adding more features and details and stuff like that. I think the form has to be solid first. It has to be the base aesthetic value, the base aesthetic element that is most apparent. But the color here, I kind of switched it, which is usually the rim. The accent color is the bamboo, and then the spruce is the main. Here, the bamboo is the main, and the spruce is the complement. It looks a lot like a banana chocolate cake. What this is missing is a dark contrast. It needs a dark element to it. Yeah, I think because this one is a little bit lighter, it's a little bit lighter on the palette, we're gonna make the base dark. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So there are a couple decisions that I made. First is I made the base a little bit circular, or at least hexagonal or something like that. Huh. It's growing on me. Although it doesn't really matter. It's not really a very critical design choice because this thing's going to change. There's still going to be a structure below this. Just haven't planned it out. I don't know what build yet that will make sense for that. Just so it doesn't look like it's floating, let's put these stilts in. So yep, that kind of goes hard. Now we have to extend. I think extending this will look good, or at least round it out, this stilts thing. Yeah, adds more support, right? Or it could look over supported if my judgment is wrong. Yeah, it could look bad, but doesn't hurt to try. Let's try it. Does that look okay? What is that? Does that make sense? Maybe if I round it out, it looks too monotonous. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, continuing that shape and then this shape. I think I'm liking it. Yes. It looks good. I'm gonna keep doing it. It gives it a 3D look. And makes the base a little bit interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, this is so unplanned, and I'm just building off of my feels here. Okay, now that's 4 of the sides done. It's looking like a spider building now. They put stilts going this way too. But this is gonna be an interesting structure in the future if I decide to take this down. But for now, this will work for me. Now I'm just waiting for my cows to grow so that I can get leather and we can start working on the interiors. I've gathered some materials for our interiors. I decimated our cow and sheep population. Poor things. First time I'm showcasing interiors and exteriors in the same episode. I'm doing this with shaders just because I want to punish my PC for a little bit. But on our left, we have here a lounge area overlooking the main structures of the base and the planes. I think the main feature here is this rose. That painting is really nice. The blue might be a little bit strong, blue carpet. But it works. It works. Of course, the main function of this room is the enchantment table. So we got this set up over here. That should do max enchants. And here on our right, probably my favorite area is this with the blue orchids and the cherry sapling. Very cute. And I'm making use of the sherds a lot. This is the cutest creeper one. And over here, probably my least favorite. No, my second least favorite. I'm gonna get to the least favorite in a minute. Another lounge area with green carpet. The lime green doesn't work, but well, that's what the Wandering Trader gave us, so that's what I'm using. And here, you know what that looks like? That looks like a car door. And here we have a simple shelf. That's about it. Overlooking the thing. I just don't want to put any blocks here that will connect the glass. They should all just be floating. So, yeah, this can change. The function of this thing can change if need be. Now on to the fun part, which is let's get some enchanting done. For my first enchants, we're gonna go with the most functional, most important tools right now, which is a pickaxe. We need a sword, a forever sword. Well, not a forever, the first one that'll at least last long. An axe, we use a lot of it. Do we need a shovel? I think I want another pickaxe. This is good enough for now. Yes. Let's start with these 4 things. I'm excited. Will this be a lucky draw? Let me see. Fortune. Oh. Fortune. Do I want fortune? To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of fortune. If possible, I don't want any fortune in this playthrough. Maybe let's cycle that. Looting. Okay, I think I can live with this. Looting smite. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's see if it's cycled through. Efficiency. Yes, I'll take that. Efficiency and unbreaking. Great. How about another pickaxe? Another efficiency. Great. And a last one. Ooh, we're out of levels. That's okay, we'll take that. Ooh, alright. A lot of you might be mad at me because I didn't take the fortune. But hey, I want this on at least difficulty mode. At least some element of it to be challenging. And I want to spend a lot of time mining, you know? So I don't know why I kept this diamond ore. Let's just break it right now. I don't know why I was keeping it. I don't know, man. Just something about having 1 ore. It just makes it more valuable. Just makes it that much valuable. And here's a physical representation of the stash I have now. That's all the diamonds I have. I think I want to enchant some iron armor as well. I would like to enchant some iron armor as well. So let's go do that. I did say I want to rock the leather armor. I think a full set of enchanted iron armor will be helpful in the future. I'm just gonna make use of my levels now. But I will continue with the leather armor drip. Yeah, it looks like my helmet's broken now. Aqua affinity. Ooh, that could help in a pinch. Yep, let me take that. Thorns. Okay. Protection. Nice. And projectile protection. And we got our first set of enchanted gear. Wow. Not the most perfect enchants, but who needs perfection, right? Yeah, I'm so done with perfect stuff. Let's just enjoy what the game gives us. Now, I know I don't have anything at the top yet. I have no ideas yet for what we're gonna put up here. Probably an office. I mean, as usual, I'm gonna do the interiors off cam. So thanks again for joining me in this episode. I am thoroughly relieved that we now have an enchantment set up. And I think the next step after this is to go into more challenging dimension. Say the Nether. We can go to the Nether. Yeah, I'm more confident now with all this enchanted gear. This is good. Now, just an update on the solar punk farm. Look at that. All the copper materials have oxidized, and it's coming together. The actual color that I want is coming together. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's the dream right there. So, today we did the library. Yeah. That is done. Thank you again for joining me on this episode. I know there was a little bit of a delay. I attended my girlfriend's graduation. She graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. I'm so proud of her. So I hope the delays were understandable. I had to be the boyfriend and, you know, offer my support to her family and her friends. I had fun. I do appreciate your feedback with all the videos and the comments. Thanks again to Castanje for sending in his name suggestion. There's still room for the second chick, so if you want to name that, just put your comments down below. And as for me, well, I'm gonna fix myself probably my 5th cup of coffee this time. Whew. Can you die of caffeine overdose? I don't know. I have to look that up. I think that's not good for my health. And as a bird, I think I'm not gonna have a good time.